Hi, and welcome back to a guide to surviving stroke and brain injury. I've been away a while because I was doing acupuncture and working. So let me know if you guys want to see more about my acupuncture experience. But today we're going to talk about eye and balance exercises. But first of all, I'd like to start off congratulating Jessica. She's too humble to share this with everyone, but I'm so incredibly proud of her. She rode a bike a couple days ago, and she just decided to try it, and she did it. And this is one of my personal goals that I have for myself that I want to achieve. And she inspired me even more to continue trying. So way to go, Jessica. I love you and I'm so proud of you. Okay. So, excuse me. First of all, we're going to start off with exercises. So my left eye was way to the left. I started off with a patch. This lovely patch, I'm going to show you. And I looked like a pirate for 2.5 years. But when I started seeing Dr. Wilson, he had me alternate the patches each day to strengthen my eyes. And he had me wear the patch on my right eye because my left eye was all the way over here. So, I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes. He had me wear it on my right eye for 3 days, and then on the 4th, no patch at all. Then we progressed to these lovely, lovely construction glasses, the eye protection. And as you can see, there's he put tape over my left eye. And so this blocked out some of my vision. I still had peripheral, but this helped me see the TV, this helped me drive, this helped me cook, all kinds of things. And so he had me do this, and each and every time I went in, he made the tape shorter. So this is my last one. These are my gun range glasses, but you can see how small the patch is. So what it did, it was just over my iris, and so by then my eye had went back here, but I still have double vision. So this blocks out that part that I can't see that gives me double vision, but it really helped me so much, and it strengthened my eye to bring back to where I think I look normal. I still have double vision, unfortunately, but now at least I look normal. And I know that's kind of vain, but it is what it is. When I went to the eye doctor, he said I would never see again. My eye was always going to be over this way, and I was not a candidate for prism glasses. Well, through Dr. Wilson's help and eye exercises, I now have prism glasses. These aren't prescription, they're nothing, they're just prism glasses. And I thought, oh my gosh, prism glasses, they're going to be so big and bulky, I'm going to look like Coke bottles, you know. But these are them, and they're very small compared to what I was thinking of getting, what I was going to get. I continue to get better every day, and I do these exercises so I can get better. This is what helped me get to where I'm at now, where I look normal. So first off, I'm going to start with the dot. Dr. Wilson drew this dot for me. It's about 1 inch, I guess, in diameter. And I put this on my fridge, so every time I went, I would do the exercise because it's pretty easy to forget if it's not what is it called? Out of sight, out of mind. So every time I went to do the exercise, it was on my fridge, and he had me do it at arm's length. So when you open up the fridge, you're usually at arm's length to open it up and look in what's in there. So he had me, let's see, he recommended this exercise to strengthen my eyeballs, because at first I was just supposed to find the dot. And having double vision, I don't know if a lot of you have double vision or not, but it's hard to concentrate on one thing. Very hard. Very hard to see one thing. It's difficult. So first of all, I was supposed to find the dot without any patches or my glasses, okay? So that was the first step. Then once I found the dot, I was supposed to look at it for a second and then look away. Once the double vision started to come back, I stopped. And I just kept doing that until it went longer and longer and longer. And when I got to 12 seconds of staring at it, which is really hard for me still, then he had me, okay, you're supposed to keep the eyes focused on the dot, and you're supposed to turn your head. So this helps strengthen the muscles, because when I had my stroke, it affected my muscles in my eye. So look to the left while staring at the dot, and then back to the center, and then right, and I can still see my nose. It's so hard. Really hard. And then once you do side to side, you look up, but still stare at the dot, and then down. And you do that about 10 times a day. And I didn't think on the fridge I would go to the fridge 10 times a day, but to get a drink, to get a snack, just because I'm bored, I did over 10 times. So if I can do it, I know you can do it. Okay. So next is slow blinks. So sometimes stroke patients don't blink because they have the involuntary movement. And so to help encourage the body to start blinking again, practice slow blinks daily. So simply breathe in and close both eyelids, and breathe out while you open them. And it's important because you're focusing, just like walking, just like standing up, you're focusing on blinking. And so you're going to breathe in, close your eyes, breathe out, open your eyes. And if you don't have control of your eyelids, then gently use your finger to assist your eyelids. So breathe in. I'm keeping one eye open because I want to show you guys. It's hard for me to show with both my eyes closed, but do this because I didn't have the ability to blink on command. If I got something in my eye, I couldn't like close my eye to wipe it clean. You know what I mean? So these exercises started me blinking, which I still have trouble doing. Okay, the next is clock rotations. So fix your gaze straight ahead, and then look up at 12 o'clock, and then back to center. And you'll feel a gentle stretch, because it's just like your arms or your legs or your stomach. You feel the burn. But don't be alarmed. You're not doing anything harmful. It's just stretching those muscles to start working again. Okay? So, Breathe out and return to the relaxed forward gaze after you look at 12. Then breathe up and look at your 1 o'clock. Repeat this all the way around so that you do 12 repetitions total. This helps retrain the eye muscles that control your eye while improving blood flow and eye health. So you gotta look at 1. Look at 2. Look at 3. That's still difficult because my eyes still shake. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they still like tremor. And look back. And then 4. And 5. 6. And I still can't like cross my eyes and see my nose. Not yet, but I will. But anyway, you do it all the way through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And repeat this 3 times a day. Okay, now the next one is near and far focusing. Okay, so you hold your finger out in front of you about arm's length away. Breathe in while looking at your finger, then breathe out while you gaze into the distance. So, breathe in while you're looking at your finger, and then look out in the distance as you breathe out. So, and it's hard for me to focus after I focus on my finger. It's hard for me to look away and focus at that thing I'm focusing at. So this gives you practice to do far and close, near and far. Dr. Wilson also had me staring out a window. He had me stare at an object far away and then close by. But it was through the window, and I don't know what significance the window has, but it helped me with my depth perception because I had 0 when I had the stroke. I still struggle with depth perception, but this helps me get depth perception. I don't know how, but it does. Okay. Switch between focusing on your finger and focusing on the distance a total of 12 times. Like I said, you can look out the window or you can use your finger. I use both because when I'm sitting watching TV and a commercial came on, I would just do this. I still have troubles, but it's getting better, a lot better, I promise. Okay, the next one is tromboning. You know the trombone that you have, right? This musical instrument. With your eyes still focused on your finger, extended in front of you, start to gently bring your finger in close to your face. Breathe in as you remain focused on your finger as you bring it closer and closer. So, this helps with the crossing. And that's called the trombone. I'm going to be an expert at DOIs by the end of this stroke because I swear to God, everything I'm doing, like this one, this is an exercise, touching your nose, I couldn't do it. I was down here, I was up here, but this is one of the drunk tests. Anyway, this movement should feel like you're jumping a trombone back and forth slowly. And repeat this 10 times. Hey, baby. My dog Copper making an appearance. Okay, go away, baby. Okay, next is squeeze blinks. This is very challenging, and that you're halfway through the eye exercise, so let's give your eyes a little break. So close your eyelids and gently squeeze them shut. So close your eyes. Now I have a hard time focusing once I open them back up. Do not squeeze so hard that it hurts. You simply want to gently stimulate your eyes. Squeeze for a half a second, then relax. Squeeze, then relax. And you repeat this 10 times. So, you get the gist. Okay. I don't have a pencil. I didn't come prepared. But I do have a pen. But it's supposed to be a pencil because of the eraser, okay? If you have one. If not, use a pen. So start by taking a pen or pencil and holding it about 18 inches from your face at eye level. Okay? Then move it from left to right as far as you can without moving your head. Okay? So it's just using your eyes to follow the pen or pencil. Right there, I barely can see it. And this helps with your muscles moving side to side, and then do up. I still can't do up for some reason. That hurts right there. And I still get, like, you know when you're on a roller coaster and your tummy drops? When I look down, that's what it feels like. So, that sucks. Return to center and then move pencil up and down as far as you can, like I did. And making sure to avoid moving your head. Repeat this 5 times in both directions. So left to right and up and down. 5 times. Okay, peripheral vision stimulation. That's hard for me to say. If you have a caregiver or friend around, have them help you with this exercise. Give your caregiver 2 pencils and have him or her hold on both sides of your face. Look straight ahead and make sure that you can see both the pencils in your peripheral vision. So, I don't have another pencil, so I'm going to use my chapstick. And unfortunately, I don't have a caregiver or a therapist around. I did this by myself. But this will help. I'm still kind of shaky on my right hand, as you can see. But this helps your peripheral. So hold them out straight in front of you. Have your caregiver or your therapist hold them out in front of you. And then look ahead and see how much you can see them. Okay, right about there is the last I can see them. But before it was here, I don't know if it's like the visual neglect that I had or my peripheral was taken away. I don't know, but this helps me move further and further back that I can see more on my peripheral than before. Okay, the next thing is have them move one of them, only one of them, closer to you, and then you're supposed to say which is closer to you. So for me, it's a pin. But before I couldn't tell. I swear, it was hard. But the more I did this, the more I rewired my brain, the more I could tell which one was closer and which one was further away. Okay? Do this 10 times or until you're bored. Okay. The next is homemade letter searches. I don't have mine. I must have given it to somebody because I don't have mine, but I do have crossword puzzles that I do all the time. Here's one of them. So, similar to a word search, have a friend write down 20 random letters in a single line. Okay? Then ask them to assign you a certain letter to search for. So, like, they can say search for B, and you have to find the B in a single line. Okay, out of all those letters. Search for at least 5. Okay? Then, when you have accomplished this, move on to regular word searches. And since I have problems with my right, I do both. So, they have number searches. I don't know if you can see that. Number searches. They have word searches. And so I use my right with a marker, highlighter. So, because with a pen, I'm all over the place and I can't see the other letters. So, I recommend personally using a highlighter when you do these word searches if you have tremors. But, like, for example, Blake. Can you find Blink? And if you can't, it's okay. It really is. Start off with the personal word search. I mean letter search, and then move on to the word searches. But honestly, that's how I started out. Now I'm doing word searches. Okay, so if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. Next is computer games. So I have a lot. If you're ready for some fun, and it helps with so many things like cognitive learning. It rewires my brain to find stuff. For example, let me show you if I can. But I have June's Journey. And this game is searching for items. And it helps with memory because then it'll ask you to do it again. And then it'll put some other stuff in there that you have to search for. And then later it will say, okay, where's this? And so you really have to remember where it was at, what it was. And for me, a challenge was I can't see up close. So I know the general vicinity of it, and if I remember the spot, then I hit it. So it's very challenging for me. The other thing I have is word stacks. So that's what it looks like. Word stacks. And this one is verbs that start with T. And you have to, it's like a word search, and you have to find all the words that start with T. So it helps me search in a whole bunch of scrambled letters. And what's nice about it is you can have enough points to, like, what they call scramble it again. And so if you don't get it the first time, there's no pressure. You know what I mean? And it's just good. There's online vision games. It's called I Can Learn. It's EYE Can Learn, and it's by Flint Rehab. It's awesome. I personally used iSearch, and iSearch, it really helped me. It helped me to see better. It's a little bit monotonous, but it works. And I can't do it from here. I do it on my computer, though. But it's called iSearch. EYE Search. And they're in the UK. And they did it especially for stroke victims and brain injury victims. So it's specified just for that. So there's this ball that goes on. First of all, I use my right to click. You have to click to start the ball, and then follow the ball. And it's good because I couldn't follow it. Like, I look here and then look here instead of like motion, you know what I mean? And this helped me to follow the ball. And it goes diagonal, up and down, side to side. It goes everywhere. And I did this a lot in the beginning. And I think that was one of the reasons I can see too, because that really helped me strengthen my eyes. Because now I can follow a bird if it goes, you know, or a plane. I still see two of them, but I can see it now. And I can follow it the whole way. Okay. And best of all, both of them are free, which was so important. The next one is closed eye movements. So eyes only moving side to side and up and down while keeping your head still. So it's the same thing as like 1, 2, 3, you know, the clockwork movements. But this time you're going to close your eyes. And this really makes me dizzy. Really makes me dizzy. But practicing it, this is going to sound weird, but you know, rapid eye movement when you're sleeping? This helped me sleep better too. I don't know why, but it did. So you're going to close your eyes, and I don't know if you can see my eyeballs or not, but you're going to look up. It still twitches, but I'm better. And look down. Now, when I have my eyes closed, I don't have the tummy drop, which I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's a visual cue or something. I don't know. And then you look to your left. And then to your right. And it makes me dizzy opening my eyes. But anyway, you keep doing that about 10 times. I usually do that when I'm trying to sleep. I know that's wrong because you're trying to sleep. But I do that when I'm going to bed. Okay, so next we're going to go on to balance exercises. These exercises I still do to this day. Dr. Wilson did most of them, and others are from physical therapy that I've been to. So this is just my experience, but I want to shout out Flint Rehab, Dr. Wilson, Momentum Physical Therapy. They all help me do these exercises, come up with these exercises, okay? Okay. By using these rehabilitation exercises to strengthen your core, you will improve your stability, your balance, your gait, and even more, your posture. Strengthening your core has a ripple effect into your other extremities, like your arms and legs, because you need a strong core to practice the other rehab exercises. So I'm going to use my notes so I don't forget anything. But first is leg rotation. So you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent at 90 degrees and feet flat on the floor. Then let your knees fall to the right and twist your trunk to help your legs lower. Then lift your knees back up and repeat on the other side. Complete 20 repetitions. So, I don't know if you can see this one. Sorry, I have a cramp. Right here, too. Okay. So, lay flat on your back with your knees at a 90-degree angle. Feet flat on the floor and engage your core. Don't use your legs, use your core. So you're going to go to the right first while keeping your trunk straight ahead. Now, I do this in my bed too, because I can hold on to the bedpost. I have like steel posts in my bed, So I grab onto those and twist. And then you bring it back up and do the other side. Remember, don't use your hips or your legs, just your tummy, basically. And that's your core. And you can tell you're engaging your core if you suck in your tummy when you're doing it. Okay? Okay. Next is leg raise. Line your back with your knees bent at 90 degrees like this and feet flat on the floor. Extend your affected leg so that your knee is straight. Then lift your leg up as far as you safely can. It hurts right here. And then bring it back down here. And repeat 10 times on each side. And again, you can tell you're engaging your core by sucking in your tummy. I especially suck in my tummy when it's out extended flat. Okay, 10 times on each side. And this burns the top of my thighs. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, next are bridges. Line your back with both knees bent at 90 degrees. Then use your core to scoop up your glutes up, making sure not to sway to either side. Then release your body. Ow, I don't know why I'm getting cramps. Then release your body back down and repeat this 10 times. So a bridge before, I used to put my hands up here by my head and then arch, but I can't do that anymore. So the physical therapist said just to keep my hands up by my side for guidance and then just squeeze and lift. So you're squeezing your tummy and your butt. Okay, and hold it as long as you can and then relax. And then up and relax. Oh, and do that 10 times. Next are crunches. So these are a bit challenging, for me anyway. So for this movement, do not pull on your head. Instead, lift as high up as you can go using your core muscles. So don't strain your neck. Just try to use your tummy, okay? While lying on your back with your knees bent at 90 degrees, place your hands on your thighs. Then lift your core up and slide your hands up to your knees or as high as you can safely go. Then release back down. Try to complete 30 crunches. I'm not even close to 30. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is very challenging for me. My core must be not so great, but I do as many as I can. So, with your arms extended, see, I don't use my neck to pull up. I keep my neck straight, and I just use my tummy. Yes, I am trying to get abs, but at this point, I just want to be able to do it. It would be nice to have abs and lose some weight, though. Okay, the next is knee to chest. From a comfortable lying position, hug your knees into your chest. Then hold on to left leg with your left arm, and then extend your right onto the floor. This is your starting position. From your starting position, bring your right leg back to your chest. Try not to use your leg muscles to achieve this movement. Focus specifically on engaging your core and using your core muscles to lift your leg up. Once your leg is back to your chest, give your core muscles a good squeeze, then release your leg back down. Perform 10 repetitions with each leg. So, you're going to bring both of your legs up to your chest, okay? I have to use my hands because my legs don't work unless I do. So, from here, you're going to extend this leg and bring it back. Remember, don't use your legs, use your tummy. Okay, you can definitely feel the burn. I can anyway. Okay, toe taps. While laying on your back, assume tabletop position by lifting your legs with your knees at a 90-degree angle. Your shins should be parallel to the floor and your core should be fully engaged. Then from the tabletop position, bring your left leg down and gently tap the floor with your left foot. Then bring the leg back up by using your core muscles. Maintain a 90-degree bend in your knee the entire time. Repeat on the other leg, all while keeping your core as tight as possible. This completes one set. Perform 10 sets total. Okay, so a tabletop is this. Okay? This. Okay, so then you're going to take your left leg, maintaining the 90-degree, and tap your foot. And bring it back. And all this while keeping your core engaged, okay? This helps with coordination and strengthens your legs. Whew, okay. Your arm, leg opposites. From a crawling position, extend your left arm and your right leg. Okay? For at least 5 seconds. Then do opposites. Hold on to a couch or chair or something in front of you to gain balance. Eventually, you have to let go and do it unaided. So, I hope I don't hit anything. But you start off in a crawling position, okay? You're going to extend your left arm and your right leg. And see, you can hold on to a chair in front of you or a couch or whatever. And then do the other side. So your right arm is extended and your left leg. And if you don't have balance, this is really tough. But try to do this unaided if you can. I did it forever with the couch. And then I took the risk and started doing it unaided. But I'm still have a long way to go, but definitely came a long way, okay? So now next to crawling, just as it sounds. But try to keep your head up as you're on the floor, because if you look down, for me anyway, I get dizzy. So I just crawl. And it's using opposites. Try to use opposites anyway if you can. But crawl all over the floor. I tried it and I went back to Dr. Wilson. I'm like, but my dog is like in my face because I haven't been down on the ground for over a year. And he starts laughing and goes, well, engage him. You know, everything you do while you're crawling helps with your balance. And so if you're going to pat him or play with him or throw a ball, try it. And it only can get better. Okay, so finally, I'm out of breath, is piano fingers. I saved this for last because I do this the most. It doesn't relate to eye exercises or laying down exercises for your core, but it does help. And Dr. Wilson and several other physical therapists that I've seen recommend doing this. And it's so incredibly hard. So hard. So, take his hand and do it like piano fingers. Touch your pinky to your thumb, your ring finger to your thumb, your middle finger to your thumb, and your index finger to your thumb. Now do it as fast as you can, but you want to touch it. I was going all the way down here. I wasn't touching here. And what this does, it helps the squeezing, remember the clothespin thing that I told you about before? To try? It's the same thing. And then flip it over and actually do piano fingers. And it's harder for me this way than this way. And I don't know why, but it is. But this helped because these two fingers wanted to stick together for some reason. And so when I go to do my pinky, both of them would come down. See, it still wants to. But now I can do them independently of each other. And I do this on both hands because you need to do it with both sides. And the reason is your brain will recognize, oh, this is the right way. And so you have a better chance of rewinding your brain to do it this way. You know, I hope I'm making sense. I don't know. But anyway, thank you again so much. And if you want to put in the comments, congratulations to Jessica for riding a bike. I'm so proud of her. Please leave it. Congrats in the comment section. We always encourage positive thoughts. Always questions. We encourage questions. If you want to go over something with me personally, leave it in the comment section and I will tell you what worked for me. Okay? I can't guarantee if it's right, but it's helping me. Okay? So I love you. Remember to celebrate every victory, small or big. Never give up and keep on trying. Okay? Till next time. Bye.